old enough to be alive, to be his last born. Pedophiles, predators, they don't care about that thing like you see. And age, doesn't change a predator. The older they get, the worse they become. You know, when you are still younger and you are a predator, you may think, oh, you are in your prime. That's why you are always, picking them. Then when you start getting older and your children are also getting older, it becomes an embarrassment that the family must not know. But you do it anyway because you are a gentleman, an elderly in church. You know what I mean? An elder in church. An elder in the community. An elder here and there. You have a reputation. One small girl that is just starting her life is trying to destroy your life. Do you know who I am? Do you know how many people like you have tried? That is what predators are. The older they become, the worse they become. And whenever they get caught, they will throw everything they have into it. But where you have institutions, it doesn't matter who he is. Don't do it. Once you do it and you are caught, all your career, everything gone. If your marriage break up, that's your problem. And that's why you have to think very carefully. Okay? Before you risk it all on anything at all. Maybe you think I'm talking to you because I live abroad, Abi. That's what we are talking about, this society. He knows, okay, he went to court. Abi, to do what? To tell the court to stop any investigation against him. He is not suing anybody for wrong allegation or accusation. He is not suing any of these victims that they are wrongly accused. No, he went to court that court must tell his employer, University of Calabar, that they cannot suspend him or sack him because of this allegation. And you know it is Nigeria. The court will grant the judgment. But Honorable Minister is more interested in, okay, there is no rape. He didn't rape you. He only pressed your breast, press your body, Abi. But he said he didn't press your body, that he only called you to ask you about the exam. Why would you want to know about how somebody did their examination in your office when you haven't even seen their script? Is it not after you have done your exam and they've seen your script and they'll be like, oh, you didn't do well, oh, I need to have a word with you? Abi, why do you care whether I did well in my examination, I didn't do well, that you have to come into your office, see me? But it is Nigeria. So minister is agreeing with the man that, a lecturer can tell you to see him anytime. He is already agreed with the minister. With the lecturer. So as long as it didn't penetrate. Abi? So when he turned you around and he held your breast and he held you like that, Shebi, he didn't take off your pie. It didn't actually like penetrate. Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a mother. Then she started saying things like, my name is Honorable Minister Uju Kennedy. I am the Minister for Women Affairs. In reintroducing herself. And at the point, she was telling her that I love you. But she didn't hear that. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Did you hear that? Sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Save my number. Go online and look for my picture. Just so she'll be like, I want to help you. But there are some people who wanted to destroy that man. Okay? And they are the ones who are using people. And I don't want them to use you. A victim of sexual harassment. Speaking to the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the minister is saying, there are some people after the abuser. She didn't mention people who are like, what that man did to them. Who are those people who wanted to use a student? So the minister already feel like the students are just either being used. So if I advise you as a mother, forget that thing. That young girl said, I am still living with the trauma. Every time I go out, I'm scared of if is he going to see me. Is he going to ask to see me again? And the minister is not interested in whatever that even mean. What kind of a psychological effect that could mean for a young girl who is kind of entering a new world, higher institution, and straight to the hand of predator. No protection, no nothing other than threat. Just make sure that, and then you will see other predators. Then now, there are some wrong accusations everywhere now. Of course, there are wrong, rape accusations, sexual harassment, and all of that. I know, and it's as worse as rape. You know that, when you rape somebody, and they decided that they should go and shoot you in the face, and then dump you somewhere for your crime. It is also the same way for wrong, false accusers. For somebody to accuse me now, Mayegun raped me. A lot of you at first, if the person now come out and say, yes, I have evidence that he raped me, this, blah, 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 blah. Half of you will first feel like, oh my God, so he's a rapist. Abi? Some business, if I have business associates, partners, they will have to do away with me and my name and my brand. They don't want to be associated with somebody accused. They haven't convicted me of rape. So now imagine, after losing everything, my family, everybody probably have like, no, you have brought shame onto us. How could you do that? And all of that. I've lost revenue. I've lost family and friends. I've lost contacts and businesses. I've lost almost everything. Then they found out that there is a wrong accusation. So it is the same treatment that should be meted on wrong accusers. I agree 100%. There are women who have problems. And if they can't have their way, they will accuse you of raping them. I have seen that. And in most cases, if it can be proven, before it is even proven at all, the life of the man is completely shattered. That is exactly what the life of rape victims, especially women, feels like. It is not a physical thing that you usually see. It is inside. And a lot of you will be wondering, brace up, Jari. Yet Lord, that one has gone. It's gone. Let us break it. No, it's not gone. That is where you need institutional support to ensure that anybody who comes across that, get the real support, and the abuser see, even if you are going to do any investigation, that is not you interrogating the victim as if to say she's lying. And that's exactly what they have been doing to the majority of the victims. Are you sure nobody is sending you? Are you sure they are not trying to make you to spoil the man's name? Remember, the man has his own wife and his family. And around that time, the wife of the abuser too will come out and be like, most of them always know, mind you, wives of rapists, abusers like that, sexual harassers like that, their wives do know. But they just kind of learn how to live with it. Seriously, it is a sickness, okay, that a lot of them don't see it as. That's why I said, I want you to begin to get older. It becomes so much of an embarrassment, even to you, that you would never want to be caught. You know why? Because around that time, you have done so well for yourself. You probably have made names. You've built family. You've made families that are so proud of you. You have become a community leader that a lot of people are looking up to you. So it's going to be something that you know it. If you are caught harassing your own students, it will cost you your job, your pension, your family, your resources, and everything. And it can actually cost you your life. Yeah. So do you understand how risky that is? For somebody not to damn it, not to care, and still kind of want to do it. Most of their families knows, their wives knows. In the houses, you will know when somebody is that predator. Even in most cases, they do also abuse their own children. And guess who normally cover up? They don't want their family to scatter. They don't want the world to come and shame them. They don't want, so they will make it look like a, let us just keep it inside and protect and continue to protect a predator until one day, they have accused her husband of being a rapist at work. She knows. Women knows. You are watching me right now. You know I know what I'm talking about. You women knows your man. You know your man. And most of the time, you tell yourself, that's why I'm praying for him. We are always praying for him. We are always praying for him. Abby? Even though it looks normal anyway, when some of them will just be like, all this papa, all this this, even though it's so kind of, at the time, it's like what women kind of take in, our mothers and all that back then was that your husband may be working in Abuja, sure you get, and then you and the children, you are living in Lagos. So one of these days, your husband is just going to walk in one day with this grown-up boy that your last born at home, that is older than your last born at home. And he will say, darling, forgive me. You see, when I was working in Abuja, I had this girl. She used to walk around our office. So something happened 17 years ago, and he became this young man. I want you to forgive me. And the rest of family are already there. Ah, it's our blood, do. What are we going to do now? My wife, our wife, just for the sake of your own children, your family. Wait, where are you going to go now? You have 5 children. Is it because of this one alone? And all of that. So our mothers kind of always take them in. Like that. But there is more they take in. They take more in. I'm talking about those who are like men with very, very bad characters, bad attitude. You will see their wives, they will turn to prayer warriors. And you know they are the top of their prayer points. Father, Lord, please. Number 1, help me protect this man. Number 2, God, anything that is going to actually make him get to be punished for his character, Father, Lord, change him. All this is problem about women. All this complaint that we are hearing from his place of work. Father, Lord, we pray. We want you to touch him. We want you to change him. They are praying for a man that is a predator, a rapist. But he's not seeing it as that. A man that walks about and feels like, women are just what? They are just like, what do you call it? They are just like fruits. You know? Sometimes you can just pick the strawberry. Sometimes you can just pick the mango. You can just pick this or that, whether they want it or not. I'm a man. Look at me. Look at this one. You know how women rush after me. In this place, your mates are begging me to sleep with me. Better women than you. They are kneeling down to beg me to sleep. Go and sleep with them. I am not looking to sleep with you. Could you respect yourself enough to respect that? What do you mean? That is the act, and it is a sickness. Do you understand? So we have men who feels like that. But when the society, like you have here, the society makes them feel like, well, men will be men. I'm a man. Okay. I'm in that character of consent. I'm not kind of a ladies' man, so to say. So, and that is why I don't really care what I look like. Here you get. If I happen to be a ladies' man like that, I just believe that with consent, right? If I am like that, I will behave as if to say, well, if I like you and you like me, oh yeah, I don't bad you this or that, and be that kind of, people say it is kind of irresponsible, like to be like that, right? But in that world as well, if I'm living that world, there's always going to be that mark. Stop. Should be stop. The moment I'm beginning to feel insulted, the moment I'm beginning to feel like, how dare you? Show men Zumba Soroni. Me, Mayegun. Do you even know who I am? Look at this one. I'm trying to talk to you. That is sexual harassment. And if I don't see it that way, that means I'm already having a problem. Here you get. And with time, I'm going to grow further into taking it. If I can't have it, I'll take it. Here you get. So it will just be like, okay, I'll be your friend. Oh, Mayegun, oh my God, Mayegun responded my message. Oh, Mayegun, I love your program so much. You are such an amazing blah, blah. I say, thank you. Send me nude. Mayegun, what about your wife? Mayegun, send me nude. People send me nude all the time now. They send me everything I want. I say, Mayegun can respect it. She is actually an irresponsible fellow. Okay, if he's an irresponsible, that's the sickness. So it goes on like that and that and that and that. And I started growing the sense of entitlement. When you say no to me, for example, I'm like, okay, I want to meet you. To you, you are meeting Mayegun. To me, I'm already busy with your photo. On your social media. Yeah. But to you, you want to go and meet Mayegun. Oh, Mayegun, this is the best day of my life. Don't worry, you will have more best days. What do you drink? What do you like to eat? What would you like to drink? Sorry, I don't know this place so much, so I'm in my hotel. And then somehow, because I'm already entitled, I'm already seeing myself as this Mayegun, this something. So you are in my presence. You're already showing that and being like, hey, Mayegun. You know what I like about you, that your program. You know what I shaking top where, and then you begin to wonder, like, no, no, Mayegun, no, that's not my plan. No, Mayegun. See, I like you. I actually do. But it's not, no. I said, what do you mean? No. I called you. I came to this place because of you. What do you mean you come here? Entitlement. What's the problem? Yeah? That's sickness. A lot of people don't see it that way. Until it becomes a problem, to the embarrassment, giddy. Then they begin to wonder, why did she do that? How come she's like that? She hates me. They are looking after, they want to bring down my glory. They want to spoil my name. Now my enemy. I know, say some of you, my friend here, my aboki here, you go defend me. You like Mayegun too much that even if they say I tried to rape somebody in London hotel, I know some of you that will say, I believe that Mayegun can never do that. Even if it happened, I know that Mayegun will have a reason. Mayegun is a very smart person. He won't do, because you love me so much, Abi. You will not probably tell me that Mayegun is any problem. In Glasgow. You left your wife in Glasgow. You drove 400 kilometers to London to go and meet a fan. And then you wanted to force her. What's any problem? I'll tell you, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? These are the symptoms. These are the society, what the society is and what we normalize. And when you now see people who are supposed to uphold something and protect the girl child in that way, let the young men understand that you can have what you want as long as you have consent. A lot of people will tell you, I don't sleep around because of diseases. No. About life has advanced more than that, okay? Like, do you have options? If you want to be sleeping around, you have options to protect yourself and stay safe. Just turn yourself to Nakademus and all of that everywhere. Baba, you can do that. But there's something you must know. Men and women, boys and girls, learn to know what is called consent. Because you see, you will find yourself in place of work. You will become senior project manager, where people will be under you. That is when you learn responsibility to say, okay, yeah, consent. And that is what makes responsible citizens see. So if you want to say, about me, I won't chop everything while they available, then don't get married. Marriage will put responsibility on you. Sure, you get. So therefore, if you are caught sleeping with your secretary, sleeping with your co-worker, sleeping with your project assistants and all those people you meet, don't get surprised that your wife says she's going to leave and she's going to take the children. Don't get surprised that the organization you work for are now feeling like there's conflict of interest, you have to lose your job. Don't feel surprised that when you do all of that and you want to go back to your wife, they can come back and say you raped them, even though you actually, you know what I mean? They tolerated you based on that relationship you went to have, even though you are married like that way. So if everything will have their own consequences. But when you have the society where they say, but what about you? Are you sure? Are you sure he pressed your breast? Yes, he pressed my breast. Is it just that his hand just touch your breast like that? Abi, he hold your breast like this. Make sure you are saying the truth too, because this thing we are talking about, you can go to jail, and I don't want you to go to jail. You are a young man, I'm a young woman. Do you understand the concept? What I'm trying to say here now? Because the man she's trying to protect didn't think of all the consequences of what if these things comes to this. Is the one who a lot of people who are like that, predators, rapists, and then all of that, yeah. Majority of them are those people who have a lot to lose. And I wonder why you won't agree with me that it is a sickness, it is a problem that then put the lives of our young men and women in danger that you can witness today. Damaged girls, damaged boys. Who are those damaging our young people? Who are those damaging them? Are they not those who are supposed to kind of mentor, guide, and, prepare them? So if these people who are damaging our own children in these institutions are more protected than the children, then the institutions now have to go. Do you see that now? Such system and its victims, such system and its victims, they don't discriminate. What I'm saying right now, a member of your family somewhere, extended, nuclear, or whatever, she's probably suffering same in the hand of one married man, senior person that people are looking up to, and they cannot get out of there. Sure, you get? Because getting out of it is more or less like losing everything that they've learned. And a society that protects people like that, in government, in courts, just like everywhere everywhere Nigeria team. God damn it, man. Everywhere about Nigeria, lotin fault, lotin injury. That people have decided to sort of live with it. You know, what killer defense? What are we going to do? And what do you want us to do? Because nobody is really ready to look at all I just listed to you right now critically and realize that it doesn't take any rocket science. But Nigeria is a place where anything goes. The other day, they went on to say they shared 800 billion. 800 billion naira to fight palliative, subsidy palliative. Life of the people, inflation, cost of living, and everything. Everything has skyrocketed. But they are sharing rice to them. The story about the rice is long ago. Some people are getting bags. Some people are getting cups. Sure, you get. Some people, they just take pictures with the arrival. They don't get anything. I thought we are now over the issue of rice palliative, rice everywhere, rice, Abi. And the people we don't get the rice are complaining. We don't get any rice. So my I did not receive any rice from them. Oh. So are you sure? Trailer rice, 3,000 bags. 3,000 bags, 5,000 naira, 2,000 naira, and all of that. You don't collect anything. Baba, you better go to, give me a sec. So it's going to be like, you better go for a serious deliverance, kind of. But you don't have to because it's not even real. In Ondo State, when they brought the palliative, commissioner followed them to where they wanted to share it. I don't know what happened. Now the noise woke me. Yeah. What happened? What if they don't break commissioner head though? But now woman, that's why you shouldn't laugh. Please don't laugh. Say that Madam Commissioner, she is trying to control them, or the sharing formula didn't go according to expectation. I don't know what happened. Might go look for that clip. I've got a 4 commissioner. Kilo toye because of rice. I can't imagine how that woman will be feeling. Because did you see that bump? Imagine the force of what they broke on her head that gave that bump because of rice. Food though. In another place, now police they steal rice. Citizens come pursue them. This one is in Katsina State. Policemen stole bag of rice. They caught them behind the what have you, and then you cannot take. How dare you? Who gave you the order to take this part of this rice? All of us are here to share this rice. Why would you take all of this and now you are leaving? What do you mean by you are leaving? Order from where? Let's remove the rice because no rich. Everywhere wahala here and there. For those ones where they carry go Abuja, to go and show solidarity, or whatever you want to call it. Nigeria, Baba, take a look at this one.
Fight everywhere, palliative. From Madara Ward. See, they run with the bag. Then they steal the bag. They don't steal them. They don't steal the bag. Palliative, then they run with the bag. Share for grand. C'est our palliative. See palliative for grand. See palliative for grand. Auntie, you want? Take. Turn my own. Palliative. You see? They're still fighting it. See the back? See, they're still fighting. They're still fighting. Palliative. Yeah. Tinubu don't turn us to. They still run with the back. Hey. It's happening. Our palliative. Old woman don't fall. Now old woman. Mama, no kill yourself. Kiankuri, no kill yourself. Kiankuri. See children for grant. See everybody. Now they fight up and down. You see the wrong with the bag.
Man still there for jail. Politician wey in the prove don enter for power. EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician wey in the prove don enter for power. Ewo EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician wey in the prove don enter for power. Ewo EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician wey in the prove don enter for power. If you dey do government work, you no carry am for head, you. Maka one day aga bokwa gike na ma o. In another government, you iri wayo nwanne mo ebukwa ya n'ishi. One day aga bogike na ma o. Ewo EFCC chairman no dey for jail. Politician wey man still dey for jail. Politician
wey the probe don enter for power. Yemi Cardoso, the central bank governor of Nigeria. Shena Jelila abi Jelaila. Bio Ibrahim, the minister of youth, designates Mumumadu Bokwari, the lifeless breeding mannequin of the asshole rock, former, and northern Nigeria, where the Muslim ticket, now we the do is already turning to another sing-song. I'll tell you, it is called Yorubanization. They said that Tinubu deceived them by selling Muslim ticket to them. Okay? And now, Tinubu has been appointing the Yorubas into key positions, and he's been ignoring them. That wasn't what they signed up for. So I don't know if their voice will be loud enough, because Tinubu don't see shege for our hand already. Okay? But I believe this is all, the sentiment on which they want to build their supposed rejection of Kolu on. Good luck to them on that. But I am a revisionist. That's why a lot of them don't like me. They forget something. Let's move on. Move on. Move on to where? Revisionist. When Bokwari was wrecking and ruining and destroying Nigeria from every part, removing it part by part. I remember the famous word then was Fulanization. It was, it's just like it was deeper than that. So when we were talking about Fulanization, it came with an agenda of subjugation and control. Something that makes some Fulanis to feel superior. Remember? Every time. Breaking news. Bokwari has nominated Abubakar Gafaru Sulanko from Borno as your NSA. Bokwari has appointed Jumia, Jumia Shekau as the central bank governor. People, all of us will be like, another Fulani agenda. So those who were Fulanis, All those who were from northern Nigeria, who are not Fulanis, but they're like all this Hausa and all that, who were APC, Egbekegbe member, it made them feel big. I remember very well, Fulani will rule you. There's nothing you can do. Whether you like it or not, a Fulani man is controlling Nigeria today. A Fulani this or that. It was a mad, it's a mad time. But when it comes to the consequences of the jihadists, Fulani, Boko Haris, inglorious regime, it did not spare anybody. The most victims, hang on to this, for 8 years, some of them will be like, you can all cry for all you care. We will continue to rule Nigeria because we are northerners. Person where they suffer poverty, where they suffer every consequences of all this bad leadership. But because he is from northern Nigeria, or he is Fulani, or he is a Muslim, he will jump into it. Cry more. Cry forever. Fulani will rule you forever because he felt like he belonged to the team. You know that kind of thing, maybe say, people come out with their own jersey. You know, blue and white stripe. Blue, white stripe. Then, alaye where they wear blue, where they will can't take white right on top of them. Because it looks like it blended with all of them as they are walking out. Then it felt like I'm one of the team. No, you are not. That you are shouting APC, APC, doesn't make you one of them. That we actually like when they say, oh, we are doing this, Northern Nigeria is appointed for Minister of Clinical from Northern Nigeria. It's not you. Oh, a Fulani man is going to be the minister. Excuse me. A Fulani woman is going to be the Minister of Finance. And you, Fulani, you are celebrating, yes, Fulani forever. By the time that Boko Haram wrapped up the shenanigans, the nonsense, the terrorist government that left Nigeria poorer, more terrorized, and more corrupt, guess those who suffered the victim most? Northern Nigeria. It didn't make the life of a Fulani man better. Even though it felt like a Fulani. Why are you complaining because it's a Fulani? It's not because it's a Fulani. That you are a Fulani doesn't mean that a Fulani man is there because of you. If you are looking for a good example, Boko Haram is a very good example. Northern Nigeria became poorer. More Northerners were killed. More Nigerians from Northern Nigeria were kidnapped. More Northerners who are from Northern Nigeria, more Northern Nigerians, right? They become poorer and homeless. More. When a Northerner is in charge, when a Northerner is the president, the business of terrorism in Nigeria became multi-billion dollars industry under a supposed Northerner, where they have all the Fulanis here, Fulani there, Yoruba here, Fulani here, Hausa, Fulani, Hausa, Kanuri, Hausa, Fulani, Kanuri, Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, Igbo, Fulani, and everywhere they say, hey, Fulanization. Well, Fulanization did not make the life of a Fulani better. Northernization did not make the life of Northern Nigeria better. It made it worse. So, my dear brothers and sisters who are Yorubas, welcome to the party. You still say you belong to the team. Yoruba no come. Buhari did it. It's our turn. It's Yoruba. Tinubu should appoint Yoruba. It doesn't mean that it's going to make your life better. Are you that dumb? Are you that stupid that you feel like? I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be that stupid. Because when they talk about themselves, it's about themselves. You are just their meal tickets. Just meal tickets. Here you get. So you want me to go and vote for Oma Hausa Abi? So you want me to go and support Oma Igbo Abi? So I will leave my own. I will go and support Omo Igbo. I will leave my own. I will go and support Kiniko, Baba. So you think you actually share something with them? So last, the Northerners are now angry that Tinubu is appointing Yorubas. Those who are Yorubas are saying, cry you can cry you. Because to them, it's their turn, it's Yoruba turn. Yeah, let Yorubas be everything. Yorubas should be everywhere. Buhari did it. It's our turn. Let the Yorubas say, if it is Igbo turn tomorrow, let the Igbo put everybody their own there. And they are shouting one Nigeria, by the way, right? But you see that Yoruba man that is saying, yes, now, Buhari did. Look at the Nigeria that Buhari left. Look at the Nigeria. Look at the ragtag Nigeria that Buhari. So when Tinubu is now doing it, and then you feel like it's the turn of the Yorubas. If you feel like that, you get? Because you are just ordinary meal ticket for these guys. You are the reason why they keep telling themselves that they are fighting for you. I am fighting for my people. I am fighting the right of my people. The people of Ogbolongbo Kingdom. The people of Ogbolongbo Federal Constituency. I will never joke with the right of the people of Bewonton constituency. They call God Bemi Debe. The Lala land. You are the ones who make them feel. You are the one who is kind of making them feel like they are fighting for you when they are not. Ada is a Yoruba proverb. At the end of the day, when you get to where you need it, is where you are. When you get to the farm, right? Is where you are going to find out what it is like to have a dead tool. Do you understand? So, however, the Northerners are now saying, because central bank governor is going to be Yoruba, they said all the ministers that he has appointed, personal assistants, and the rest of them, they did the math. They said Yorubas are taking everything. Here you get. And it's true, it's their turn to come and shop. It's the turn of Yoruba to come and shop. That is to them. They said it before they came. But the Yorubas they are talking about is not you. It's not you. Would you mean that it's not? They are not talking about you. They are not talking about me. They're talking about themselves. And for those who know Tinubu very well, go and check everyone around. You will see that there are those who have actually helped him in his criminal career. Okay? And there's no way he's going to bring any other people in. So if you know, and since those who have helped Tinubu throughout his criminal career, they cut across all of the part of Nigeria. So you're going to see them together, especially the Lagos. So there are some Yorubas are already fighting themselves. They said Tinubu is picking people from Lagos. Only people he knows from Lagos. He's not picking them the way it should be. Say, so when you hear Yoruba, look on, you thought they are talking about you. You'll find out soon. Or you're already finding out. But for the Northerners who are crying, you know they learn, you know they get sense. Boko Haram have laid precedence of so many things that for those who have inside eyes, they will know that the foundation for the Nigeria breakup and collapse, if Boko Haram didn't do anything better, he didn't do anything good, that particular thing, he did that one perfectly well. Nigeria is on our way to perdition. And this Kolu and Co, they're going to help you there. So when you now see it today, you should have learned. Okay? You should have. When they were shouting Muslim ticket, you thought it's because you are a Muslim. God damn it, man. I remember saying it that time. They said, once they do Muslim ticket, they are going to turn Nigeria to no, far from it. Their plan is not to change you to a Muslim. Their plan is to have people that are going to support them in every criminality they do because they are Muslims. Do you understand what that means? Or you want me to re-explain that? I will explain. When you see a politician running for power or office, and they decided to play religious card, APC, Egbekegbe said, they played the Muslim ticket to win election. That's what they said. They said they did that to win election because they're Northern Nigeria. They said it. And they were sad that after the election, they expected the idea of Muslim, this or that. The person who was talking was a Muslim, and he said it's not good for Nigeria. If you continue this way, it is going to further alienate Nigerians, divide them. But Tinubu and co, they knew that already. They understand that. And that's exactly what they want to build on, that division. So when they, for example, if they say, oh, some people are killing people because, for example, let's use the Fulani terrorists who are killing people because of land. They need land for their cows. Okay? But government cannot stop them. So the only thing government can do is to give them the land. But what they didn't tell you is that it is not the Fulanis that want the land. Those Sadas, those one with cows and all that. It is the criminal politicians who have different interests they actually represent. Some of them, for their political survival, they are ready to pledge any part of Nigeria to any organization, whatever they represent. But it's not really about your religion. But once they want to do it, they want people to be able to say, if it's going to favor Muslims, then let us do it. Do you understand? When criminal politicians gain power, okay, using religion, and they have supporters who connect with them based on that religion, everything they want to do, like give your land away, okay, or give money to terrorists or pardon terrorists, whatever they want to do or doing that are so alien to you, to many of us, like, why would they do that? Why are they doing this or that? But you are surprised that they always have people who actually defend them, support them, and you are wondering, what is the connection? Is it the poverty? Is it the oppression? No. A lot of them through religion. So that when they do that, they will think they are doing it for the sake of the Islam. It's going to benefit Islam. We have appointed Mukadam, Abdul Kadiri, Tanko. I know that man. He was a missioner for Nasfat. Great man. Very, very godly man. Is now going to be a minister. Wow, Allahu Akbar. So therefore, if they have a message, they will send Tanko as a minister to tell you. And when Tanko as a minister come and said, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, Alhamdulillah Rahman Rahim, Rabbil Alamin, everybody will do like that. Because Tanko was a missioner, highly respected religious person. Like Isa Pandemic had a mosque that he was telling all of them about paradise, about the 72 virgins in heaven, and those who are going to go to hellfire. Then suddenly they put him inside mansion, a minister. So when whenever Isa Pandemic want to address the people, Isa Pandemic will go there and say, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Everybody will do like, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Whatever he says to them, they believe it's somebody that, godly, he cannot lie to them and all of that. So they connected to him. They are connected. So if they say, Bokwari want to eat, Bokwari's family budget 4 billion naira for food in 2022. And you're like, 3 billion dollars, $3 billion naira for food. You will be seeing one Abdullah saying, my friend, shut up your mouth. Don't you have a father at home? No wonder Aisha can't they look like person where they use mawu. Then somebody will just jump in. Khadijat. With the, don't you have respect? How dare you talk about the first lady like that? Eh? Where's your own father? Where's your mother? Who born you? Don't you have home training? Because they are connected to them by religion through somebody who is a former Mukadamu, who is now a minister, and by so doing, they think they are connected. They are losing. They are being robbed, being denied everything that should be theirs. But because of that connection, they will just fear everything for God, and they will pray that God, Almighty Allah, should guide them. Almighty Allah should give them wisdom. Almighty Allah should give them a vision. Almighty Allah should give them a mouth. Almighty Allah should give them brain. It will now become the responsibility of Almighty Allah to reformat the criminals. While the country burns, they will be asking you to pray to Almighty Allah because they don't want something to happen to that government. They have connection to it. So to this one from northern Nigeria right now, they can't complain. Say, a Muslim ticket. You are not even giving us anything to show that a Muslim, We from the northern Nigeria, this is Yorubanization though, but you are safe. Oh. I'll tell you something, Tinubu and gang, apart from the dangerous people that they are, drug dealers, bunch of money launderers, and all of that, okay? Why did I just say apart from that? Was I not the one who said yesterday that when Nigerians want to defend their criminal leaders, you'll be hearing their failure. You'll be hearing things like, this country is a very good country. If we remove good governance, the problem of good governance, if we remove that one, if, this Tinubu will be a good person, if we remove that drug dealing, if we remove that heroin thing, if he be a good person, if we remove bad governance in Nigeria, Nigeria is a good place, like if we remove that there is no electricity, Nigeria is very cheap, If we remove terrorism, Nigeria is very beautiful. You are removing the reasons why Nigeria is not beautiful, it's not safe, it's not secure, it's corrupt, and you are saying if we remove that, if we just remove that one, you see, saying everything is so fine in this country, if we remove the police that are always collecting bribe, this country is so great. You agree with me, And then the other one will be like, that's true. If we remove no power, if we remove this, what do you remove? Anyway, Daniel Awomoko, thank you very much for that super chat. I left it up there for so long. I am a forensic scientist and a DNA expert with the Scottish Police Authority. Please let me know how to reach you. Sexual offenses are my specialization and I want to contribute. Many thanks. Daniel, God bless you. See, the reason why we always have our full name or decide to have our people's parliament is to have, other people's perspective, views, some of them professional, some of them from experience. And when people come up here to share them, right, that is you reaching out to other thousands, if not millions of other people who actually need those messages. So, but there is going to be a time, this one I've been saying, and I'm going to repeat it now, because what you just offered and where you are offered me the opportunity to bring somebody like yourself, an expert, regularly. Experts, when I say somebody like yourself, I mean people who actually have expertise in different areas. And coming from the background that we all came from, Nigeria, and then comparing with the background, the kind of background that we have here, the kind of existence or the existing system that we have here, being able to sort of analyze both, to pass a message that says, even though you are there, even though you are like this, if you don't begin to see things this way, and the reason why you actually have to see things this way is this. You might have, you might have been seeing things this way, but listen, it is actually not something that that work anymore. So I want to bring people like that, but I want to do that in my studio, which I am currently working on again. This time around, it's going to be somewhere where you can actually come in. That kind of stuff, right? I can pay for your trip. I can pay guests to come and be part of my program, right? Book your hotel and get you ready, show up in the studio, run our stuff like this, like having a one-on-one conversation like that, like proper, you know what I mean, live, just like this. So I want to do that. I want to take things to that level. And I will be so, so honored to have people like Dr. Daniel, if that's all right. I don't know if I should call you doctor or, or just Daniel. Thank you for that. Same thing goes to Eunice. Eunice, thank you so much as well for your own super chat, which is quite incredible. I like people who are like that generous, you know, like it's good to be anyway. Thank you. So where were we? We're talking about those who still want to have the mentality of Igbonization, Yorubanization, Fulanization, Hausanization. Now, I actually wanted to say, if we don't think of the... Okay, let's think about that anyway. Or should I just say plus the danger that Kolu and people around him represent dangerous people, lawless people, people who actually live above the law. If you add that, I'm gonna... Sorry, give me 1 second.
Bàbá máa sọ díẹ̀ fún yín. Aláyé ló ń bájà ló ń dárúkọ ìlú. What are you saying?
Ṣé ló wà ní fídíò yẹn?
Ó mọ tó sọmọ ni.
Oníkàdé sọ pé kọ́ wá gbọ́ everybody tó bá ti kúrò ọkọ̀ pa.
Ó wà nù ẹ̀.
Láṣẹ
Àwọn alálẹ̀ ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún alálẹ̀. Ó ti pé I'm getting to 24 years on throne. Orúkọ ò bàjẹ́.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Òun ló lọ ń coordinate fún Topaz. Àwọn wo ló lọ gbá Fabiola Nuru? Owó Labi Salis. Òun ló lọ jókòó pẹ̀lú Oníbẹ̀jù. Tí Oníbẹ̀jù ń pe Owó Labi Salis pé gábà pé kinní kan wá kógun já ẹ̀fẹ́. Ó dẹ̀ kàn fáwọn ẹnu fídíò. Ó mọ̀ pa. Ok, báwo ló ṣe di baálẹ̀? Ta ló fi ẹjẹ baálẹ̀ Lámìjà? Ṣé wọ́n ní baálẹ̀ Lámìjà? Ṣé wọ́n ní kábíyèsí olóyà fi jẹ?
Tó bá kàwé dáadáa lọ wo dictionary kó lọ wo meaning ní interloper. You are an interloper. Ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ ọ̀dàlúrú ọlọ́dúnlẹ̀ sí ìlú ni ẹ.
Ibi tí bàbá ò tán mọ́, ìyá ẹ̀ ló tán mọ́ wọn bẹ̀.
Let me tell you, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ní Ìbẹ̀jú kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbéra ẹ̀sìn kan lọ ní òun lọ bá bẹ̀ jìjà. Ìran Ìbẹ̀jú, I belong to it. Wọ́n ìdàgbẹ́ tó wà lórí throne. I'm saying it done my mouth.
Ọlọ́kọ̀ fi kábíyèsí lọ.
Tí mi ò bá jọba ń bí, wọ́n ti fẹ́ mú pé kò máa lọ jọba àbẹ̀jù. Mi ò rí wọ́n lórí nǹkan. Ibi Ìbẹ̀jú lọ́tí lọ́tẹ̀rẹ̀ Ìbẹ̀jú lọ́tí lọ́tẹ̀rẹ̀ Ìbẹ̀jú ló. Agbélé Oníbẹ̀jú wà lẹ́pẹ̀ẹ́. Agbélé Oníbẹ̀jú ó wà lẹ́pẹ̀ẹ́. Tí n bá kọjá bẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé mo jọ́ ọmọ Oníbẹ̀jú, tí n bá ṣe ètùtù, máa kọsẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìran òdì tó ń jẹ òdì ń bẹ̀ tó ń jẹ́ òun òdì, òun two boy. Fámìlì mi ni wọ́n, ẹbí mi ni wọ́n.
Tani baálẹ̀ Lámìjà kékeré.
Ẹni sùúrù. Now, ìwọ wá wò títí Lẹ́kì tí ẹ̀pẹ́ bí náà máa tí wọ́n lọ gba ìwò ìṣàkọlẹ̀ láti Jẹ̀bú-Òde ń bẹ̀ jù. Mo ń sọ gbogbo ẹnu. Bàbá wà láyé, Àwùjalẹ̀. Tó wá sọ pé Ìbẹ̀jú gbogbo sọkúsọ tó ń sọ kí lè fẹ́ sọ kọ́kọ́ sí. Torí àwọn kinní kan wà tó yẹ pé ìwà snob ẹ̀. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló pè lẹ́jọ́. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló ṣe gazette. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló gbalẹ̀. Èmi mo sign all the MOU what do you call it? This is settlement gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì dá padà fún mi láti enumeration until I appendix my signature. Nígbà tá a ṣe Dangote, where are you people? Tó fi ọ̀bẹ àdá kọ̀ọ̀kan léyọ̀ kiri because àwọn developer pẹ̀pẹ́ division ọlọ́run kò forí jì dísù orí ẹ̀rọ pa dísù lé irú èèyàn burúkú báyìí ni níjọ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ jọ lọ ni one reason of the other mo tó dábò tí mi lè fi fa lọ tọ́lọ́ fi attack ẹ̀ ibi ni gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ fúrísì ojú bẹ̀rẹ̀ èmi mo ṣe àjókòó before even moving to
anyway, that's I'm so sorry to those who probably don't understand Yoruba. You see that guy kneeling down there. From what we heard, is you know, is one of those political thugs.